we're going to move on to the last piece of discussion today, which is on the Avatar 2, or sorry, The Way of Water.
Say it right.
Avatar: The Way of Water trailer that was screened exclusively in front of Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah.
As of right now, you'll probably see it next week if you don't go to watch it.
I think it'll be released next week online.
But man, was this trailer phenomenal. What was your first thoughts? I want to get your first thoughts first.
So like I feel like this is where I fall back into that like nerdy cinema kid kind of vibe. The way I was like freaking out how much I love the creativity and the music fight from Doctor Strange. I just like I was like losing my mind when I was watching this, because like in my head it's just going, none of what you see is real. There is not a plant that's real. There is not nothing you see in this. Everything is real. It's none of it. And then like I just love the trailer because it just gave me enough to bring me back to the world of Pandora. And I'm very intrigued. It looks like there's more human incursions coming. It looks like there's that word again, incursion. Yeah. And then I really, really, really loved the final shot of the trailer because it looks like Jake Sully is very peaceful in this. Looks like they've accepted peace and they're happy. And then of course here come humans to ruin everything, as we do, right? And the final shot is him, final few shots, is him putting the vest from the first movie back on and grabbing the gun. And then he's underwater and dude, he comes out with a new creature we haven't seen flying through. And I'm just like, yes, let's go. It's going to be great. Look, James Cameron, people may not agree with this statement, but I think James Cameron, as someone just races across my street, James Cameron is one of, if not the greatest action director of all time. I will put that on paper.
I would agree with you on that.
What'd you think, man?
I felt the same way, and particularly what I didn't realize it made me feel something I haven't felt in a long time, and it made me want to tear up. And that's we don't get a lot of distance between sequels anymore, right?
Right.
More so, we don't get to see their trailers surprised on screen anymore. We get them on YouTube. Dude,
I know what you're going.
We haven't had anything of Avatar for how many years? 15 years? 12 years?
Yeah, 2009 it came out in.
This is the first time I finally had that same feeling of like seeing a property that I wasn't expecting to see for so long, I hadn't seen in so long, up on the big screen again. Like it gave me those similar vibes as like when I first saw the Spider-Man 2 trailer just randomly appear in front of a movie that I was watching. Like I was so hyped. It's like that feeling. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I felt that when it came across the screen. I was like, oh shit! Like I haven't seen these things on screen, and it's so since I was a kid, basically. And it's here again, and we don't get to see this. We don't get to see this happen. I didn't see a frame of this on a smaller screen. This is the first time I'm seeing it on screen in a movie theater. Like that gave me such chills in and of itself. And again, it's that power that I'm just so happy that again James fought for this to be released this way, and I couldn't be happier. And again, to talk about the trailer itself, dude, the fidelity of on what's on screen. What I was looking for was like, how did they advance, particularly the look of the Na'vi, dude, the skin texture. I mean, it looks like they're they're real things being painted over with blue, and like with blue paint, like real people. Yeah, it was I was so awestruck with that. The visual fidelity of this movie is going to be insane. And then we didn't get to see it in 3D. You didn't see it in 3D, right? I didn't go see it in 3D. I wouldn't. My screening wasn't in 3D either. Me either.
Only 3D movie I'm going to is Avatar 2. Yeah.
So my only gripe is that I didn't get to see this one in 3D, and I can't wait to see it in 3D. It's just going to be even crazier. But I don't know what else to say. But I'm just so ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Let's just we've been waiting this for forever. Yeah. James is one of. I wouldn't put anybody past to say that he's is the greatest action director of all time. Sure, yeah, because like every single one of his films is just a new block or new pillar for cinema.
There's I mean, like most people in their top 10 countdowns of action movies have at least 2 James Cameron filmed in it. And they don't even realize it. T2 and Aliens.
Yeah.
I mean, True Lies is a fantastic action film that nobody talks about.
Dude, I would put that shot of at the end when they're on with the bridge and the helicopter, and when he pulls her out of the car, and it just stays. Like, that is one of the greatest shots in cinema history, in my opinion. Yeah, that is real. Like, how do you plan something like that?
Dude,
crazy.
I don't know. It's crazy so good.
It's a crazy shot.
I love True Lies. I could watch that movie over and over and over again.
And I have.
Tom Arnold is so fucking funny in it.
Funny.
Yeah,
Tom Arnold's so great.
When they're on the radio. Speaking of that helicopter shot, they're on the radio, and you sure it won't detonate the nuke? Yeah. And he goes, "No, it won't detonate." And then he looks over. Maybe it won't. I don't know. Shit, we're gonna find out. But
not my wheelhouse here.
Back to Avatar 2. I just think that this movie's gonna be.
We can't expect anything less than greatness. I don't think.
Right. Yeah. At this point, like, it's great, and like, hey, Marvel, you don't have to wait a month before the movie comes out to drop your first teaser trailer. Like, this is all I wanted for Thor, but instead you gave me a 30-second spot. Sorry, a 90-second spot for Thor: Love and Thunder with less than a month to go. Yeah. So. That's just a little gripe there, but yeah, I thought it was great. It looks great. I do have a question. How is it possible that their kid is a human and what looks like they have 2 kids, right? One is a human, one is a blue girl. What are they called? Oh, Navi.
Blue girl. Dude, granted, no one in pop culture rarely ever calls them by Navi. They say the blue people. So
the blue people, right? The tall blue people.
No, I actually had the same question. I was confused. That is their son? I wasn't sure if that was just
their son. That has to be their son. Maybe he's an adopted
I think so. Son. Well, okay, so I don't know. I don't understand.
That's the only question I have.
Because what's Sam Harrington's name? Jake
Sully.
Yeah. Yeah, like, he has access to his body still, or no?
No, like,
he doesn't, right?
We don't know. Remember, the final scene is him getting transported permanently into his body.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
So, like, into his Navi body. Sorry, his Navi
body
form.
Yeah.
But maybe that body's just there, and they do keep it so he can access it. I don't know. I don't know. But, like, this is a teaser trailer. It left me with questions about it, but it left me excited, which is what it's supposed to do, right? Your AnyDesk is freaking out behind you.
Oh, I pressed the button. My bad.
It's fine.
Here.
Yeah. So yeah, it just left me excited. It was a great teaser trailer. Again, you nailed it, dude. The fidelity. It looks like why does it look so good?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, how many? What's bigger than a tetrabyte or what, zettabyte or whatever? It's just to render this entire film.
How big is this movie? Yeah,
that's this trailer.
Wonderful question.
Take 5 years to render? Like, I don't know,
dude. I think that I'm interested to see how people react to it being 60 frames.
Okay, I'll say this about the 60. Is it a lot? They're going to say it's 60 frames, like the whole movie? Because I don't know what they mean by shooting in high frame rate, because that could mean anything above 24, 30. Obviously, or 30.
Yeah.
60. I know they were shooting. What's his name was shooting in like 120, and that looked fucking awful.
Peter Jackson.
Hobbit, Peter Jackson,
but remember, I think that looked bad for one particular reason. It was still set in real world. Like, there was not Middle Earth, but like they were shooting on actual things, and it was actual people. There's not going to be a lot of actual people in this film. It's all 3D rendered.
That's a great point. And as a PC gamer recently, and dealing with like frames per second, and actually wanting like 120, I get it now. I kind of get it. Yeah. At least for games, why it's better.
Yeah.
You made a great point. It more or less will all be CGI. I mean, obviously there's still human elements, and I also like to think that there'll be some kind of practical stuff, but maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they're just doing away with it. Maybe. I don't know. We've never really had that, and I'd be interested to see how a almost fully CGI movie could look in a high frame rate. I'm just saying, before that didn't look great. But we'll see. I trust James Cameron.
In James Cameron, we trust. We should probably make that our first T-shirt available. Yeah,
he is not going to let us down. I know for a fact if it looks like shit, he's not going to do it. So, I trust whatever comes.
Yeah, dude. I think there's a lot of reasons to be excited. When they start connecting with the underwater creatures, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's gonna be very cool.
A lot of people were saying in the in this trailer when they saw it in 3D at CinemaCon that the particularly the underwater stuff. Apparently, there was something going on with the 3D that was just making the underwater stuff particularly look fucking phenomenal.
I don't know if he's gonna save 3D, but I think he will bring it into the next level. Because look, what's the last 3D ride you rode at a theme park?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I can't even remember. Yeah, but that actually works, you know, as 3D. So like, you know, maybe he's able to bring that in without the silly like movement and shit.
No, but I was gonna say that works because there's other elements. Plus, you know, you're not gonna sit there for 2 hours.
Good point.
That's the problem is 2 hours.
Yeah. So I mean, hey. I'm ready for it. I can't wait for December. Like, it feels like, you know, Kings of Hollywood or old Kings of Hollywood are back this year in terms of you know, Top Gun, Maverick. You got the Avatar 2 coming out. It feels very old school Hollywood like that in a couple of ways, which I think is cool.
I think it's going to be an event. I think again, as long as they play their marketing cards right, I think they know that they gotta get people hyped up again, and it's gonna by December, by like Q4, we're gonna just be in. I mean, they're re-releasing the first Avatar. I think September, November or September. September.
Yeah, Olivia hasn't seen the film.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of people haven't. Oh, particularly like people who weren't born yet. Probably
she was like super young when the first one came out.
We're gonna like.
Yeah,
I mean, they're gonna remaster it. They're gonna remaster it. I'm gonna go fucking see that.
I'm finding the big screen possible. Oh shit, we'll go together maybe.
Let's go together, dude. Let's just go up to
fuck it, dude. I love the first Avatar. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. And I know a lot of people get all mad at me. Oh, the story of Pocahontas. Shut the fuck up. That's not the point. I know it's the story.
A lot of stories and movies are the same as another one.
Nothing's original. You can't. You can't gunk on something because it's not super original.
Yeah, it's like people just want to hate. Right. Did you see the CGI? Did you see it in a huge theater? Then you probably don't understand why we're freaking out. So shut up.
All right, man.
Anyway, great talk, man.
Great talk. Awesome. Yeah. Multiverse of Madness didn't reach the heights we expected it to, but still a fun movie.
Still a good movie. Still a great movie. And Moon Knight did reach my expectations.
Moon Knight reached more heights than I thought it would.
Me too.
Fantastic ending to a overall fantastic show. Marvel, give us more of that. More of disconnected from the overall MCU.
Yeah.
Because it works.
Fun with that.
Maybe it only works because Oscar Isaac is absolutely fantastic as an actor. I mean, he is so good.
Yeah, they did a great job.
And the director.
Pre-production was great. The pre-production, the prep for it was awesome. Good job.
Yeah. And Avatar. Avatar. Way of the Water.
Yes.
Whoa, get excited.